Hey guys, in case you've been wondering, I am still alive and I have a lot of news for you. So let's start with the most obvious one. As you can see, I'm currently not in England. I'm actually back home for the holidays in Slovenia at my family's house, and I'm feeling content and not depressed for the first time in about a month or three, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of things have happened in the past month, and I better just start explaining. Basically, as I've said, I'm home for the holidays and I'm going back on the 3rd of January, but I won't be going back to the house I was living at now, and I won't be working as an au pair anymore. My experience of working as an au pair was far from great. It was pretty terrible, to be honest, and I am very glad that I won't be working there anymore. I got the news a few weeks ago, and while it made me extremely happy on one hand, it also pushed me into a very dangerous, anxious, depressed state because I had 2 weeks to basically figure out my whole life. As you know, or not, I don't know, but I was supposed to be working as an au pair until July, which is when I plan to find an apartment and look for a real job in London. But yeah, that happened sooner. And I basically had 3 options. The first one was to find a new au pair family to work for. The second one was to just go home and stay here. And the third one was to find a place to stay in London and, I don't know, find a job, I guess. I decided to go with the third option, and after several sleepless nights, tons of crying, and countless of breakdowns, I found a place. I basically had 2 whole weekends to find a place to stay. As you can imagine, it was really hard and nerve-wracking because finding a place in London is an experience on its own, and when you only have like 3-4 days to find it, it is really just scary. But yeah, I managed to find it. Luckily, I signed a contract last weekend, and I'll be moving in on the 5th. So basically I'm going back to London on the 3rd and moving in 2 days later. So I'll be staying in a hotel for a couple of days. I already moved all of my stuff to my friend's Lou's flat. She's currently back home in Spain, and she offered me to use her room as like storage, which I'm extremely grateful for. So yeah, I'll be staying in a hotel for a couple of days when I go back to London, and then I'll be moving in to my own, well, not my own flat because I'm sharing it with 2 other people, but you know, it will be different than now. For those of you that are familiar with London, I'll be staying at Bayswater/Notting Hill area, and I'm really happy about it because I've stayed there before in hotels when I was, you know, visiting London as a tourist, and it's a really great area. It is very safe and very central, pretty much as central as it goes. I'm in Zone 1. I live a few minutes from an underground station, like 3 minutes from Hyde Park, so yeah, it's really great. The area is great, and I also know that the area is safe because I've been there before, as I have mentioned, and yeah, I'm really excited about that. The place itself is definitely pricey and way over my original budget, but because I had such a short amount of time to find a place, and because I had to be very impulsive, because yeah, getting a place in London can be quite difficult because there are a lot of people looking for places, and if you're not impulsive with your decisions, like flats get snatched up and you don't get them. And yeah, I basically needed a place like urgently, so I was a little bit impulsive, and my parents and I all made a decision that it's best for me to spend a little bit more for the first few months and, you know, have a roof above my head and live in a safe neighborhood rather than spend a couple of £100 less and live in a sketchy area I don't know. So yeah, I did go over my original budget, but I only rented a flat for 3 months because I'm planning to look for cheaper apartments later on when I already know, you know, if I'll manage to find a job or not, and how much will the job pay and stuff like that. I'll have a little bit more time to find a flat now, and I'll also be able to, you know, go check out the apartments in different areas and see how I feel about them. So yeah, it will be a lot easier. But if I don't know, maybe I'll even stay here for a little longer in this apartment if I manage to find a good paying job, but I don't know, we'll see how things work out, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much an update, I guess. As I have said, I'm moving in on the 5th, and then after that I'll be looking for a proper job, which I'm extremely terrified about, because I feel like, I don't know, it's just scary to look for a job anyways. And being on your own in another country makes the whole thing even harder. I would really like to do something that incorporates makeup and either social media marketing or writing. So I'll be looking for, you know, those kind of jobs. But I feel like it will be really difficult to find such a job, especially because I don't have any formal experience, I guess. I mean, I do have a blog and YouTube, and, you know, I do social media. I have my own online store, but, you know, I've never not worked for myself. I've never worked at a, I don't know, beauty company or something like that, so I'm not sure how that will go. I might also look for internships first to get some experience, but you know, I will try to get a good paying job as soon as possible, because I basically, I don't know, I kind of gave myself 3 months to find a job, because in like 3 to 6 months time I would really like to be financially independent and pay for my own rent, because my parents are paying for it now, and, you know, pay for my own food, and, you know, pay for the public transport and all that jazz. Living in London is ridiculously expensive, and by ridiculously expensive I mean ridiculously expensive. And, you know, I can't just live there and do nothing, or just do YouTube and blogging and nothing like proper on the side, because unfortunately I'm not one of those lucky YouTubers who can live off of this. I'm just a normal person with not a lot of money trying to get a job in another country, because jobs in my country are non-existent, especially in the fields I want to work in. So yeah, it's gonna be a very bumpy ride, I feel like. It's gonna be very stressful, I know that for sure. I'll probably cry a lot for the next 3 months or so, but I hope I can do it, and hopefully 6 months from now I'll have a job in London and I'll be a happy-go-lucky person. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But if nothing works out, I guess I'll have to go home and, I don't know, go back to university or something, which I would not be happy about. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And also I have a bit of an announcement to make, or a question to ask you, I don't know. I've been thinking about doing weekly vlogs now that I'll be able to actually talk about my life, because now that I was working as an au pair, I wasn't able to do that, and I also like had no time and no Wi-Fi, so I had to put my blogging and YouTube on the side. But now that I'll be living on my own, I'll be able to do whatever I want, pretty much, as far as, you know, YouTube and blogging go. And I'm also supposed to have good Wi-Fi, so everything should work out from now on. But yeah, let me know if you would like to see weekly vlogs from me. Now, I would love to do them, but I'm not sure if you would like to watch them. So just please let me know in the comments below, and also let me know how are you feeling about the quality of this video, because I've been filming on my phone, and if I will be doing weekly vlogs, I'll probably take the majority of the footage with my phone, because I only have like a DSLR camera. It's very heavy, so it's really almost impossible to do vlogs with it when I'm filming like myself and holding it up in the air. It's also quite difficult to take it with me everywhere because it's quite big, and it would just be very awkward for me to vlog with my DSLR in public, because vlogging is strange as it is, and if I had a big DSLR up in my face, it would look even weirder. But vlogging with my phone would be quite a good option, I think. I don't know, it's light, I take it with me everywhere I go anyways. I can film myself, I can film the surroundings. So yeah, please let me know if you are okay with the quality and the sound so that I know whether to do this or not. Just keep in mind that for example, currently I'm filming with quite a bad lighting. I'm filming at night with like the light we have in our living room, so it's not the best. If I'll be filming outside, I feel like the quality will be much better. But yeah, just let me know how you feel about the quality and if you'd even like to see vlogs or not. So yeah, I guess this is it. Like, I don't think I have anything else I wanted to tell you. So I'm gonna go now. I actually have to go feed my dog. But I hope that I'll see you really soon. I really miss like doing YouTube and blogging, and it will be quite stressful for me the next few weeks because, you know, I'll have to look for jobs, and I'll have to get everything sorted out as far as the documentation goes, you know, because I need to get like the UK national insurance number and open a bank account and all that. Being an adult in a foreign country, jazz, I currently have no clue about. But yeah, I'm also kind of excited, you know, to start like a new chapter, and I don't know, yeah. We'll see how it goes, as I've said. Just let me know if you want to see how it goes for me too, so that I can film the whole process. I'm just gonna go now because I feel like I'm just talking the same thing over and over again. So, have a nice holiday, and I will see you soon. Bye!